I have one recommendation for you in your video. Can I tell you to just breathe, relax, and take it easy? Oh my goodness. I'm, I'm reviewing your video here, and basically it's like you're about to have a heart attack. What is going on? I mean, people think that they're superior. Well, hello. You're living in America, okay? People are going to have their opinions about almost anything under the sun. You cannot stop anybody from thinking that, they are above somebody or whatever. That's a form of racism. They might not outwardly come out and say, you're black and I don't like black people, or you're white and I don't like white people, or whatever the case may be. But like I say, that kind of falls along those lines, so to speak. Uh, you're very strong in your viewpoint here, and like I say, this is YouTube, and you are, allowed, and to have your rights, and you are allowed to defend your rights, for whatever the issue that you feel that's important. But I think you're going a little too far with saying that you don't like mixed people, biracial people. Your friend who you referred to in the video, who always likes to make little snide comments about black people, whether it be testing or their behavior in society or whatever the case may be. The next time that happens, I encourage you to tell your friend to look in the mirror. You know, to say that you don't like somebody else in actually another culture or race or whatever the case may be is to say that you don't like yourself. That's why, really, if people would actually sit down and really think about the words they say out of their mouth before they actually say them, they would understand how powerful those words are. I mean, think about it. I mean, okay, I don't like mixed people. I don't like biracial people. You know, it's kind of premature. And I mean, you may have had bad experiences with biracial people or whatever, but not every biracial person, or anybody that's non-black, think that they're superior to black people. I mean, it's like you're living in this world where the only people that exist in your world are black and white people. you know and even though you're not the person, or I hope that you're not the person that says I don't like white people, it's like you're building up this wall. And really, to tell you the truth, honestly, the way you come off in your post, you're no better than the KKK. I mean, especially when it comes to biracials. I mean, excuse me. I mean, people, well, is gonna have their opinions. You're gonna run across a lot of people that have something negative to say. One thing that I really would hope that you would pay attention to, and that a lot of people on YouTube would pay attention to. You're not 100% anything. Everybody is mixed with a little bit of something. I mean, some of it is more apparent as you look at the person, and some of it, may not be as apparent. Like I said, you got some people that misjudge based on what they see in the mirror, or based on what they see. I mean, ignorant people, they don't think before they speak. And that's not attached to any race. That's not a black person. That's not a white person. That's not a mixed person. It's a human race issue. You have a lot of people that are just ignorant. They feel they feel like they want all the attention. So for them to get the attention, they'll say something stupid. I mean, and to me, that in itself is just stupid. I mean, you cannot say that biracial people, who think they're superior are sick. I mean, like I said, you got black people who think that they're superior to other blacks. I mean, you got white people who think they're superior to other white people. And then you have the traditional thing where you have blacks that think they're better than whites, and then whites that think they're better than blacks. It's a human race issue. It's not a biracial issue. And one thing about it is that once we begin to look deep within ourselves and appreciate who we are as an individual and what we can contribute to society, and really think before we speak, and really see how these words do affect other people, we as a human race will actually be a lot easier people to get along with. I mean, I'm not going to go along the lines and agree with you and say that I don't like biracial people because of what they say out of their mouth. That's stereotyping every biracial person who you have not even met yet. Now, that is a very ignorant thing to say. Who knows, one of your best friends, or even take it this far, someone who may even save your life one day may be a biracial person. What are you going to say? I don't want you to come to my way, or in my hour of need, because you happen to be of a mixed race? I mean, you got some people that I want to live. I don't want to die. Like I said, you have to be kind of, conscious about what you say out of your mouth, because sometimes it can come off as just being pure ignorant. And in this case of this video, it's like you're no better than, than someone who's a bigot. I don't have nothing against a white person, a black person, an Asian person, or what have you. You treat me as a human being, and I'm going to treat you as a human being. And if you mistreat me, I'm going to still turn around and treat you with respect, because that's the way that I was raised. That's just, a part of living. That's one of the basic elements of living. To be respectful. You might not agree with their ideas and philosophies, but I mean, that doesn't mean that you have to give an ignorant comment just because they did. We have to be better than that. We have to be able to overlook the shortcomings of a lot of people, because guess what? Lots of people have to overlook our shortcomings. Okay, so your video it's a bit comical, and then it makes you think. Like I say, everybody is not a bad person, and maybe one day your friend who keeps making these ignorant comments will run across somebody, who will put them in their place right then and there, and let them know, hey, I don't know who you think you are, but from the looks of it, you are not all of that yourself. We're in this together. You can't let one person spoil possible friendships and relationships for the entire mixed race. I mean, to me, that's not practical. I mean, if you want to live your life that way and shut off, and put up a wall where, you refuse to communicate with people, that are of mixed heritage or whatever the case may be, in this case, black mixed with black and mixed with white, you're crazy. I mean, because, like I say, people of all colors say ignorant things at times, but, that's my rant, and I hope you repost back. If not, that's fine too.